Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katelyn from Florals.com and today I have a collective haul video of several things I've bought over the last couple of weeks. Now I know I just posted a Joann's video, but I do have some more stuff from there. I've also gone to Michael's. I've also done some online shopping at some small shops. So I thought I would share with you guys all the crafty things I've bought recently that hopefully you'll see me using soon. But here's a quick overview. I'll just start diving into some of these items. As many of you guys might know, I post a little bit of it on my Instagram, but there are some great deals at Joann's and Michael's right now, and I definitely wanted to take advantage. So a lot of their summer stuff's actually clearancing out, as well as some of their school stuff coming out and also being on sale. But for the most part at Michael's, I just picked up some of the summery things. I thought these Creatology summer pieces were so cute, some different charms. So the left ones here are some tassels and the right ones are some pom-pom charms. Now you guys might know I do like to make mini albums, so I thought if I do make any mini albums upcoming or traveler's notebooks, these would be fun to decorate the outsides with. They're not exactly my typical color scheme for all of these, but I do love that they match. So exact same colors between the three, except the pinks are a little bit different, but close enough at least. So I picked up these were on clearance, and this is the only color set they had. If they had other color sets, I might have considered getting more, but I thought these would be fun to have lying around to use on those types of projects. Next up was another kind of random purchase. These were also on clearance from their summer collection. These are some fabric quarters. So there's a yard of each on here, originally $8. So I picked up this beautiful green leaf pattern. I do wonder, let's see, I believe these are cotton. Machine wash cold, 100% cotton. Yes, okay, that's what I thought. So I did pick up these. I have this green one and then this sort of orange arch rainbow sort of one, which again I thought these were both very beautiful, especially for backdrop, since I'm taking a lot more photos of different things I'm posting over on my blog. Which reminds me, if you're not subscribed over to my blog, definitely check it out so you can be on the email subscription. I'll have it linked down below so you guys can see all the posts that happen over there as well as here on YouTube. You don't want to miss out, so definitely check that out, link down below. But I adored both of these patterns, and again, it's only a yard, so it doesn't take up too much space, and I like that they're, you know, already on like they're almost their own bolts, which these aren't full bolts obviously, but at least they're on their own holders. And another surprise at Michael's was some stickers on clearance from some of the designers, if you will. I know not all of these things are available at all stores anymore because I believe these are both older collections, but we have the Pink Paisley Paige Evans Horizon collection, which I do have the 6x8 paper pad for, and by have I mean just a few sheets. So I didn't really have any of this collection to go with this, but I thought I could use it nonetheless because it is beautiful and bright colors, and I love the little travel theme that's sort of mixed into here, as well as like the garden theme. So I thought this would be a good one, and for $2 I couldn't pass it up. Similarly, the Maggie Holmes and crepe paper one, I don't remember the name of this collection, which I'm not sure why they didn't put it on there. It's some summery sunshine collection, not 100% sure, but again, love the colors on this one. A little bit more neutral, a little bit more yellow, which I adore. Lots of easy to use icons, nothing too crazy. No leopards or anything crazy on here, but I do love the pastels of Maggie Holmes collections. This one was $3. I can't remember if it also rang up $2 or not, but I believe it did. So good deals on both of these, half off, which I thought was a decent price. Lastly, from Michael's, I found these Googly Eyes in the clearance section. They call them Wiggle Eyes, which I think is funny. Let me know if you guys call them Googly Eyes, but as you can tell, they're quite a small size. And what I like about that is the fact that these work well with sort of animal stamps or any sort of creature stamp. And you can put little googly eyes on them to make it a little bit funner for like a birthday card or a thank you card. So I thought I'd pick up the smallest size they had. I do believe they make smaller, but I thought these would be a fun size for some of the stamps that I would like to try that technique on. So that's it for Michael's, just a few things, you know, fabric, some tassels, and some charms, some googly eyes. Now hopping over to Joann's again. Again, I had a new Joann's that I was passing by and had to stop in. So what I ended up finding was some Heidi Swap ephemera on sale, or on clearance rather. So these ones were $3.47, and they aren't from any particular collection that I remember being titled, but there's a lot of acetate pieces in here, and luckily they're all listed on the back, so I don't have to open the package and go through them with you. But there are several here, and a lot of pink and a lot of like teal mint color, as well as a lot of yellow, which I've been into lately, so I'm super excited to have these. So some of these say like, this is the good life, treat yourself, I love you, how dreamy, love always, Start fresh, you're one of a kind. The only ones I know I'll have trouble with in this pack are one, the alpaca, always. Also the rainbow sort of ones, I struggle with multicolor, but a lot of these are not multicolor, so I think we can power through and use these up and have fun with a new die cut set in my collection. Again, I'm not sure which collection this is from. It does say Heidi Swap Color Fresh. Maybe that's the title of the collection, but this is from 2018. So a bit older, but again, happy to have found it on clearance for a good deal. Similarly, these were on clearance. These are just some Hildy and Joe patches, which I don't know if this is like a small brand that made it big in Joann's or if this is just a Joann's, distributed by Joann's. So this is probably just a Joann's brand. But these are some patches that I adored. If you guys know me, I do collect patches and pins, usually on places I've gone. But since I've been traveling, I've been buying a lot of like patches and pins of like places I care about or things I care about. So I got this one that says Save the Seas with a little dolphin. And this one that says Bloom Where You Are Planted. And I have a bunch of like cork boards and burlap boards where I post all of these items. And similarly, hopefully my brother's not watching, I wanted to give him a place to put his pins for his birthday. So I found these cork circles from Joann's. They're not the best quality, but I think for a starter set for where to hold your pins, I thought these being 70% off were a good deal. So these are around $3, and what I like about them is that they're a circle. So essentially you can have a nice circle inlay of all of your wonderful things. I think they want you to paint it. I think that's the original cost for these, but I bought both of the round ones so I can send them to him so he can have two places to put them. But again, I thought these would be great for pin storage. They also had a beehive shape, which I thought was interesting. I'm not sure what I'd do with a beehive shaped version, but if I was like really into like yellow or something, I think that'd be a cute way, again, to display your pins. But make sure you check out your Joann's and your Michaels because they are clearancing out a bunch of their springtime and summertime stuff already. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. Lastly, we have some small businesses to share. So first off, with Concord Ninth had their like annual big sale. So I grabbed a couple of things. First off, I have a pin. So this little pin that they designed says Hello Lovely, and it's got like their colors and some flowers. And as you guys know, I do collect pins. Let me know if you guys would like to see a pin haul or a pin collection video. I know several crafters who collect pins, and I do have several art related pins, so I think it'd be quite fun. But let me know in the comments down below if that's something you guys would like to see. But I do love this little pin. I just love it so, so much. And I display my pins all over, including on my purse. So maybe a pin collection would be fun. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. But this one was on clearance, so I had to grab it. Support those small businesses we know and love. Similarly, all of these stamps were on clearance, well, in their sale. So the first set I got was this little letter stamp set, and I adore alphabet stamps. I know I don't use them on every layout, but I think they're so useful and so unique, especially the ones that come with multiple letters of the same vowel. So we have 3 A's, 3 U's, 3 O's. It's so much easier to make a word when you have all the letters you need in a set. So I really love this small font size. I think it will work great in traveler's notebooks. They also include all of the numbers, which is something I always look forward to. And something that I think is funny is sometimes you'll like look at these and you're like, oh, it's perfect. Then you're like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you start thinking like, why, where are the other ones? So the 1 is the I, the 9 is the 6, just upside down. So if you're ever working through a specific stamp set like this, make sure you remember those little quirky things that they do so they don't have to print multi-stamps. So the 6 and the 9 are the same, the 1 and the I are the same, etc. But that's always fun to figure out when you get a new stamp set. Next up, I got the Just Because stamp set, which is a beautiful stamp set that has a couple sentiments as well as like these beautiful like texture pieces, which is the main reason I got it. So if you look here in the close-up, we have a speckled one, sort of like a paint stroke one, and then a large paint stroke one, and then several little leaves combined in there. I just thought it was so pretty, and I'm always a sucker for sentiment stamp sets that come with other useful pieces. So like just because of you, just because I like you, because you matter to me, because you inspire me, because my life is better. Interesting, that one's interesting, but I love this one nonetheless and can't wait to use it. Let me know if there's any products in this video that you're excited to see. If you own them and want to see me use them in a unique way, let me know in the comments down below. Lastly, from Concord Ninth, this was sort of my splurge purchase, was this very large stamp set. Now I have a couple stamp sets for fonts wise, but I don't have anything that's solid and this large. And I love skinny alphabets because I prefer to do longer titles, but sometimes they just won't fit in the other fonts that I have. So picking up this this one was a great idea. And again, it was the most expensive item in my purchase, but I think well worth it because it's a font I use a lot in my digital illustrations, or similar at least. So I thought this would be a great one to include in my stash to have. Now I will say I don't think this size, which I don't know if this, I think this is about 6 inches. I don't know if this will fit in my new stamp storage. And if you guys haven't been keeping up with me, check me out over on Patreon, where I post behind the scenes vlogs weekly, as well as exclusive process videos for my top tier. But I have a new stamp storage system, which I hope to be sharing in a craft room tour very, very soon. But I don't know if this will fit in there, so I'm a little bit hesitant to see how this will work. So that's it for Concord Ninth. Then Mama Elephant also had a big clearance sale, and I don't own anything directly from Mama Elephant. I have one of their combo sort of like dual stamp sets that they did with Joann's. So I decided to pick up a couple of things. This Happy Chic Wishes, that's a tongue twister, stamp set wasn't very expensive, so I thought it'd be a good one. And again, I love the skinny sort of like tall font, and this is all one piece at least, so I don't have to worry about lining it up each time. So this says happy, and then it coordinates with a bunch of other pieces. So it says happy wishes, holidays, birthday, new year, and everything. And a lot of the examples on their website had this stamped in like a color, and then this stamped over it in black. So you kind of get that like layered look, which again, very quick and simple card idea. So I'm really excited to look into using this a bunch. And again, if you guys have any of these products in your stash and you want me to use them so you can get some inspiration, always let me know in the comments down below so I can do so, because I would love to share with you guys products that you have and utilize them. Next up, we have the Mama Elephant Stack Circles. Now these were much bigger than I anticipated, but luckily I would love to use these on a scrapbook page. So let me know if you guys have dies like these that are quite large that you think would be very fun to use on a scrapbook page, because again, I think this was a great purchase in my book because I don't have a circle set that's this big, especially one that comes with some additional scallops. But I do have to get some new wire cutters to start cutting these apart because my old ones have kicked the bucket from another sort of DIY project that I did. I kind of broke them. So let me know if you guys have any recommendations for wire snips for separating your metal dies. But this was around $11, which is pretty good for Mama Elephant prices because they do have very high standards for their items, and they're designed in the USA. And as you can see here, there's some instructions on the back. Similarly for the Happy Everything, instructions on the back, which I always appreciate when stamp companies do this because everyone might not be the same level of stamping, and I think it's really important that we share this new hobby with everyone possibly can. So I'm glad I was able to support some small businesses alongside some of the box stores, because sometimes the box stores are the gateways for other people into the hobby. So make sure you're sharing your hobby with your friends, whether that's card making, paper crafting, DIY crafts. Make them a little something, get them involved, and have some fun with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave me a comment down below if you do own anything like these or similar that you want to see me use in upcoming videos. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!